Hi, I'm your L7 movie guy, Pierre Marks. This is the show for all your movie streaming recommendations and reviews. Let's get started. First up we have is Tron Ares, a sci-fi action film where mankind encounters AI beings for the first time. When a highly sophisticated programmee, Ares, leaves the digital world for a dangerous mission in the real world.
Come on, you ape! You wanna live forever!
Now, right off the bat, I was pretty excited to see this one. And that's because we all know that these Tron movies have such a unique style to them that it's unmistakably awesome.
For sure.
Which I'm really happy to say that Tron Ares did not disappoint in terms of its amazingly gorgeous CGI, editing, cool physical made up vehicles, wardrobe and costumes, and its crisp, clean look of its cinematography, as well as its epic electronic cinematic score done by Nine Inch Nails. And with all those goodies that I just mentioned, it really amplified the action element of this film.
That was totally wicked!
But when it comes to its storytelling, it kind of bummed me out because it's not a continuation of its main story as much as it's a brand new story in the Tron world with new ideas and with new characters that may or may not break this franchise.
Maybe not.
Now, when it comes to the characters and the actors that played them, I would say some were better than others and some were just fillers. Sure, we get our heroes, our villains, and our comic relief characters. But the major problems for me was due to the fact that I didn't feel any emotional connections with any of these characters except for one female protagonist.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
That's because she was the only one that had somewhat of emotions as well as a moral compass in this film. As for the rest of the cast, I would say they were very much paint by numbers, robotic, or AI generated.
What the fuck am I watching?
Which I really didn't know if I found it all that appealing in the acting department. But instead was meant to attract a brand new audience that is consumed by electronics or that is interested in computer software engineering. In the end, this was very typical, predictable, and easy of a watch when it comes to its storytelling as well as its characters. But by all means, it was impressive and exciting in terms of its production value as well as nostalgia.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
So, if you're a fan of sci-fi action films and you like the look of the previous film, Tron Legacy, then I would say check this one out. And that is why I'm going to give this one a yay, and purely for its entertainment. But for an audience thumb scale, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. Last up we have is The Running Man, a sci-fi action adventure where in the near future, The Running Man is a top-rated show on television. A deadly competition where contestants must survive 30 days while they're being hunted by assassins. Desperate for money to save his sick daughter, Ben Richards is convinced by the show's ruthless producer to enter the game as a last resort. Ratings soon skyrocket as Ben's defiance, instinct, and grit turn him into an unexpected fan favorite, as well as threaten the entire system.
The whole system is breaking down!
Now, if you didn't know this by now, this is a remake of a 1987 film, The Running Man, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and is considered by some a cult sci-fi action classic.
Well, duh.
Which I had the privilege of seeing that one a long time ago when visiting family in Belgium. But I couldn't tell you much or remember much about that film except for a couple of things. As for the remake though, the production value has skyrocketed to a whole nother level as well as takes a different approach than its predecessor.
Whatever.
Cause it focuses more on the hide and seek survival aspect as well as building up this game show type futuristic world, where ratings rule and control everything and bloodshed is entertainment. This is shown through its smooth editing and amazing set designs.
Terrific.
So when it comes to the characters and the actors that played them, I would say the majority of them felt very cartoony or just over-exaggerated. And what I mean by that is that the film ran with this idea of having the actors be very explosive, disruptive, loud, and just over-dramatized to the point that it just felt kind of funny.
Fantastic news!
The only thing that did really work for the characters and the way they were written was probably their motivations as well as caring for family members, which was really displayed by our protagonist character that was played by Glenn Powles, as well as him being able to once again try on different costumes, different disguises, as well as use different dialogue accents in order to, in some scenes, trick some people into getting him what he wants, as well as hiding in plain sight, or even just trying to escape.
Well, you fooled me.
But for our villain character that was played by Josh Brolin, I would say he was the perfect amount of that ruthless, rich sleazeball type that we just absolutely hate, and whenever he was on screen, really got you angry.
Go! You disgust me!
Overall, this was a lamer adult version of those Hunger Game films as well as those Maze Runner films that really didn't have enough action or just amazing moments as well as interesting characters. Now, I must say though that this was a fresh remake of a film that never really gets talked about and probably in the near future could be revamped again if they really wanted to try again.
Ugh, as if.
But with a runtime that is a bit too long for a movie like this in terms of setting things up as well as coming to its conclusion is why I'm going to give this one a nay. As for an audience thumb scale, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5 just purely for its effort. Well, that's all the time we have. As always, smash that like and subscribe button. And if you liked any of the movies we discussed, please leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and may the movies be with you. Late.